affectionately known as Stark Vegas, and the home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Hope you brought your earplugs today. There's already some serious cowbell clanging going on here. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Gators will kick it away to start us off. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wow, taking his shot on the very first play. This one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
The shotgun handoff here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That's caught. It's Green. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid game.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
First down. They're going to throw the football. They'll try a pass here. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down.
Now here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Now they'll run a draw play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, incomplete. He's very lucky that wasn't intercepted here on the opening possession. I'd like to have that one back. It's going to bring up 4th down. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Running back grabs it on a screen. 0 running room. Stuck right at the line of scrimmage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got a 1st down and more. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Catch made on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And out comes the field goal unit.
Number 11 on the field goal.
And that one's straight down the middle. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Gain of 1. Brings up 2nd down.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator. And a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And he lofts it deep over the middle. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
What a nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Oh, and he dropped it. Very uncharacteristic play by this wide receiver. 2nd down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting 2 defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. On the run here, taking a deep shot. He's got it at the 15. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Mississippi State 3, Florida 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the quarterback just sneaks it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Hey, it's first and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the PAT puts him up 3. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
The back's got it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the left side. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now, first and goal.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
It's now second and goal.
Second down and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 4-point game. Now they get set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Last possession, a one-play lightning strike with the big touchdown pass. He's looking deep here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Crucial third down play right here. It's QB sneak. Defense all over it. They stop him. I don't think he got it.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. Third down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be fourth down in inches.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on fourth down in their own territory. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Looks like Mississippi State will have the first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
That's a solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Pass hauled in near the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. This group really struggled in the first quarter, but they've gotten things going here. Can they find some more momentum now before halftime? Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do that.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
The Gators looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Looks left and finds his target there. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Less than a yard to go here on 4th down. The offense is going to go for it. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point try coming now. Extra point makes the lead 4. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a short return. They bring him down. But this defense steps up, makes a big play.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner forced out at the 15. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Makes a quick catch. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back has it on a screen now. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Florida, 28. Mississippi State, 17.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. He's moving out of the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's stopped, and he gets a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick grab.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's picked off in the end zone. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw yet again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And there's the handoff. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, you know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
And they'll use the ground game here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Gators. It was a foot race and he won it. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
They go up 18 after the PAT. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Important second down play coming up. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. A quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He'll hand it off. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
Florida 35, Mississippi State 17.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They call the draw play here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 20. Touchdown, Florida. Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Florida 42, Mississippi State.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 39, set to kick it away.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Going to take it all the way in. Pick 6. Touchdown, Gators.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
49, Mississippi State 17.
This one will be fair caught. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Moving backwards after that holding penalty. Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down.
6-9-1, Gators score. Easy.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Clear. Let's go.
And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue. Green 25.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And he's got some open field ahead. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands.
Got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. And is intercepted. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. They make the tackle, but enough for a first down. Textbook execution on the option.
40-yard line. First down, Bulldogs.
Okay, ready?
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Slab.
First down, looking to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Ready up.
Second down after that previous play.
Out 55.
Testing the right side here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The offense now operating in empty.
Set. Hut.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He's going to take off here. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
On the double.
Offense getting set. It's second down.
Down. Ready.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Loses 2. Second down going up.
On the ready.
Second down play coming up.
Fire. Ready.
There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He was successful with his first attempt. This one is from 35 yards out. And he knocks that one right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10.
The Gators offense retakes the field. We come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there. As this clock continues to wind down, this offense has had a great day.
Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's a 32-yard line. Second down coming up.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Pretty good.
He's going to hand this off. And he's brought down, and that should do it for the ball game. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that